Imagine if you could have AI writing personalized quotes via email to everyone who filled out your quote request form. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. We're going to build a sales machine that works 24/7 for you. So what you're looking at here is just a Google form. This form can be on your own website, or you can use a Facebook form, whatever you want to use. We can start off with that. And I've got it here so that they have to enter their email address, their first name, phone number. We're doing a website design quote here for this example. What's the purpose of your website? We're going to say like e-commerce store, blog, and so on. And then when do they need the website built? How many web pages do we need to create for them? What's their industry? And then finally, what do they want to achieve with their website? So that's the information we're using. For your business, you can have whatever you want on here. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take that information. We're going to send it to our custom trained chatbot built with fastbots. And you can see here in the links here, this is all the information we've used to train our chatbot to make it our sort of knowledgeable employee who's going to write this response for us. And we can train it with all of this information like a full website. We can drag and drop Word documents, PDFs, anything that would help this chatbot understand your business and be able to write a brilliant email can be dumped in here. And then in the Tune AI section with fastbots, I'm going to choose the AI model. So this is the type of language model that we call them, large language model. I'm going to pick this one, GPT-4o, which is the best one at the time of doing this video, in my opinion. And then you can see my little prompt here that we're going to use to tell the AI to write us a nice email. I've put chatbot role and function. Your job is to provide an email response to a request for a quote for us to build a website. Remember that you can adjust this completely for your business. You must respond to the user with a personalized email, taking into account their needs, industry, website type, and time frame, and try to get an order from them, and then sign off the emails with regards Jason West, CEO, Fast Funnels, and so on. And then that is it. And then what we've also done is give them the prices for however many web pages the customer has requested. So 1 to 10, $500, and so on. Now, if you've got in your business, like it's more complicated to create a quote, that's fine. You can put all the information in here to let the AI know how to create that quote for you. For example, if I said if they choose an e-commerce store, then that's going to be an extra $500. So add that to the price. Then we could do that, and it would do all of that for us seamlessly. And then once we've created our little kind of quote system here, we'll click save. And now we need to join everything up. So that means that when someone fills out that Google form, the contents of that form get sent straight to this chatbot. And then this chatbot will need to send an email to the person who filled the form out so that they can get their response. But how do we do that? Well, we use Make. And Make is really simple way to connect different softwares together to create your own kind of machine. And there's a link underneath this video if you want to go and try them out. So all I'll do with Make, first of all, I'll click this new scenario. You can see here on the left-hand side, when you log in, you'll see scenarios. We're going to create a brand new scenario. And that scenario will be that when someone types in something into the Google form, so here's my Google form, and we'll look out for responses just here. And now we've got to find the form ID. So I will go and grab that. So here's the back end of my form, and I'm just going to pull down my window here. You'll see this big long number here with Google form. I'm going to take this number right here. Again, you don't have to use Google Forms. This could be any other form system that works with Make, and there's a lot of them to take that initial quote request. And then I'll just go back to Make, and then we're going to put that form ID in just there. Do a quick search, click OK, and then it will go and find that form. And here it is. So if we look now for the form that says website quote, there it is, Fast Funnels new website quote. I'll click OK. And then from now on is when we want it to start looking out for someone filling the form out. And we can just move this over like this by dragging with our mouse. Now, what we can do to make our lives easier is to actually give all of the data straight to that Google form to use when we build the next part of our automation. So I'm just going to put in email address here. Let's put in a name here. phone number here. Main purpose, we'll just put, say, an e-commerce store. We want it within a month. We want 10 to 20 pages. Niche will be flowers. Let's just put that. And then what do you want to achieve? I need a SEO friendly website and to generate lots of sales. There we go. And then we'll just submit that form, and that now gives us something to work with this automation. If I just click run once, you'll see that sure enough it has found that information straight from the form, and now we can start sending that data across to Fastbots, which is just here. You'll just do a search for apps, you'll find Fastbots. And then we want to send the message to Fastbots. You can just drag this over and make anytime it gets a bit big. You can also shrink it down, as you can see here. So if you start getting a bit crazy with these automations, you can make it fit your screen, which is nice and easy. So now what we need to do is go and pick our chatbot. Mine is called Website Quote. And then we need to build the message from the data that the person has entered into that lead request form, that quote request, sorry. So I'm going to add in, first of all, the fixed things that I want to put in here, like this. So I'm going to be putting in my name is, and then we're going to get that information straight from the form over here. So you can see it says first name, and then it's got text answers. We just keep going down, and now you can see it says Harry there. So that's the value. We just click on that, and now it's going to say my name is Harry, and I need you to quote to build me a, and we're going to take that one off, and then we're going to pick the next thing, which is this one, the main purpose of the website. So I'm going to go with e-commerce store. You see how this is working? It's really not hard at all. And then we need to just pick here the time frame, and when do you need this built? So I'm going to select the answer there as this one, which will be within a month. And then the site needs X number of pages, so we need to get that information, and we can do that from this next one here. And yours will be just the same process. You will just fill out this as well in the same way, but specifically for your business. Then it says the site will be in the X niche, so let's fill that out as well, which will be here like that. And you can see it says flowers there at the moment. And then finally, the main thing I want to achieve with my website is that, which is this last thing just down here. So I'm going to pick the answer, which is just there. And you can see it says I need an SEO friendly website. So that's it done. If I just click OK now, the next time someone fills out that form, all that information will be sent really nicely as a prompt to that chatbot. And that chatbot has all of the information it already needs to be able to write a brilliant email response for you. So now what we need to do is add in Gmail, finally. There we go. So we want to send an email. The subject could be like your quote and then the person's first name. So we'll look for that value there. There you go. Answers, value is Harry. So we know that's right. So your quote is what the actual subject line will say. And then the content of the email is really easy. It's just this one thing, this message reply from the chatbot. And that is it. We have successfully managed to go and create this automation, or we'll just put in the person's email address as well, of course, which is this one, respondent's email. So there you go. It's going to go to the person who filled out that form's email address. It's going to say your quote and then their first name. And then we're going to have the entire email content just there written. And that's it, done. So it really didn't take me very long at all to create this automation, this little machine here that will automatically reply to anyone who requests a quote with a customized email. So now let's see it all in action for ourselves. So we'll go back to our form and then we'll submit a new response here. And let's do this nice now. So I'll put in JYM West. My name now, I'll put Steve. Phone number, we'll put any old number in there. Then we'll put the main purpose of our website will be an e-commerce store. We want it within 1 month. And then we want, let's say 20 to 40 pages because it's going to be a slightly bigger site. And this time we'll say that it is health supplements. Okay, if I can even spell, there we are. So I'm sure the AI, that's the other good thing, is the AI will work out if it's a spelling error and still write a great response. So that's really good. So supplements, there we are. I should know how to spell it. I take enough of them. Here you go. What do you want to achieve with your new website? Well, I need a fast loading and SEO friendly e-commerce store to sell my health products worldwide. There we are. So there is our quote request. And again, this can be totally customized for your business, and you don't have to use Google Forms. You can use anything that works with Make, which is there's an awful lot of different things. We click submit, and there we go. It has now been sent. So if we run our automation, which by the way, again, you can switch on to automatically be looking out for those forms being filled out. You can see at the moment it's set for every 15 minutes, but you can do different ones depending on how urgent it is for that response to go out. But I think, like in this instance, 15 minutes for a personalized quote response will definitely make it seem more likely to have come from a human. So let's just run it. Here we go. So first of all, it's checking for the form. Now it's sending that over to Fastbots, that is creating the reply for us. And then once it's finished that, it will go through to Gmail and then be sent straight to me. So first of all, let's go and have a little look at Fastbots and look at the chat history. And there it is. So this is what's happening in the background. We have sent this using Make to Fastbots. It says, my name is Steve, and I need you to quote to build me an e-commerce store website within a month. The site will be 20 to 40 pages in the health supplements niche industry. And the main thing I want to achieve with my website is I need a fast loading and SEO friendly website. So what has Fastbots written as a response? Here you go. Hello, Steve. Thank you for reaching out to us with your request. We're excited about the opportunity. And then it's got the project details: industry, e-commerce store, main goals, fast loading, SEO friendly, with global reach. Cost 20 to 40 web pages is $2,000, exactly as our AI was told to quote. The key features: fast loading, SEO friendly, and global reach. And then you can see it's also put some other benefits like seamless integration with Stripe, PayPal, and then it with SEO friendly, designed to help you achieve better search engine rankings. And then finally, we're committed to delivering a website that not only meets your expectations, but also enhances your online presence and sales, and so on. And then look at it, signed off beautifully. And this has been emailed through. Let me just go and check my email. And there it is. Look at that. Your quote, Steve. Hello, Steve. And then the full email there like that. So you can see how this is totally looking like it's been written with great care and attention by a human. And it doesn't matter what anybody does in terms of filling out that form, it will adjust the contents of this email. It's not a cookie cutter email reply system we've built here. We've built it using Make and AI to basically create a beautiful customized reply to a quote request. And it could be for any business. So no matter what business that you've got, you could really create a 24/7 machine with this. And then obviously it's going to help close more orders. And I would imagine that also you could have a specific email address set up that sends these replies, so that if a customer then replied again to that, we can do the whole thing again. And we can literally keep this going. So we reply to the customer as they reply. And you've almost got like this email salesperson working for you. So this is just one example of what you can do with Make and a few other tools. As I say, you can use other things other than Google Forms. It can be, all kinds of different stuff. Make integrates with a ton of different products, over 1,000 different apps. So pricing wise, it's also a lot cheaper than Zapier. Zapier, obviously very good. However, Make is a lot more flexible and also a lot better value. So for example, if you were to pay monthly, this core plan here, just $10 a month, and you could do 10,000 operations a month, unlimited active scenarios running, and then literally you can have a 1 minute interval going on in between when it checks those forms, for example. So it can really reply very, very quickly if you want it to. So that's it for this video. If you found that useful and you think that creating an automated quote system like that could be good for your business, then please do like and subscribe for more. And thank you to Make for sponsoring this video. I'll see you in the next one.